Everywhere we go today, it's likely there's a camera filming us. Critics say such surveillance has gotten out of hand. Berlin's Museum of Communication is currently hosting a special exhibit about the state's omnipresent collections of data. It's called Out of Control: Living in a World Under Surveillance. From the secret police telephone surveillance centers in communist East Germany to monitoring devices in the West, the exhibit is a trip through history that gives visitors pause for thought.
You have no control over who's watching whom.
My private sphere is extremely important to me. I don't want someone listening into my bedroom.
It doesn't give me the chills yet, but it could if things go on like this.
Researchers at the university in the northern German city of Hildesheim want to put a stop to the explosion of surveillance and are working on a safer computer. They've developed a so-called associative machine. It's an alternative to conventional computer technology, and its creators are hoping it will spark a revolution.
There's a huge difference. A conventional computer has a central processor that does everything. You should imagine the associative machine as something like a human brain. You have connections that are like nerve tracts and circuits that are like synapses. You also have neurons that receive all the information and decide whether to transmit it further. We've demonstrated that this machine performs better than a conventional computer. That's why I want to build it.
Hans-Joachim Benz and his colleagues have been working on the ultra-complex system for 30 years. The computer codes are deposited in a matrix instead of under memory addresses. That would present a challenge for intelligence agencies like the NSA. Their surveillance programs focus on memory addresses and would be useless against the associative machine.
They're after information like what's in a written document or what's in my email database. If I set up a database here, it's non-transparent, as is the sequence of individual textual elements or email content. It's difficult to reconstruct. It's way beyond the capabilities of conventional technology.
A surveillance-proof computer is still a long way off. At present, the technology is used only in software, for example, for a robotic vehicle capable of learning. Researchers now want to build the hardware, and several investors are ready to stump up the cash. What they need is a company to turn the blueprints into functional machinery.
For the construction of the machine, it's important to convince any interested company that we'd figured out all the individual parts. That would be the basis to allow our partner to start talking to experts and learn what has to be done.
The researchers are convinced the project has enormous potential. Their aim is to build an associative computer ready for mass production within the next few years. The students working on it are very excited.
I hope my work leads to the creation of something that lasts. It might sound a bit exaggerated, but I hope I'm helping to lay the foundation that revolutionizes data security.
The first steps have been taken. And who knows, maybe someday the Hildesheim computer will be part of an exhibit in Berlin about how computer surveillance was ultimately curtailed.